Somewhere on the other side of the world, a party was breaking out in the background as I was speaking to a lady named Hannah on the phone. It is Christmas Eve day, and wouldn't you know it, one of those days when nothing in the office is working right. Our secretary, Mary, called me this morning to tell me that her computer wouldn't turn on. Nothing. Now, normally her husband, Dale, would be the one to come to the rescue. Dale's our Apple genius. But Dale's in the hospital, so you can pray for his healing. I came in, and after doing a bunch of things and a hard shutdown on the computer, I finally get it up and running. And of course, that only led to the next thing. The modem was totally black. It wasn't functioning either. No internet. The gist of it was I was now going to have to make one of those long, frustrating calls with customer service until I could get a live agent on the phone. I had to speak to their computer. Well, Hannah was that agent. During one of those long pauses when we're waiting for the computer to do its thing, I asked her if she celebrates Christmas. She said she did, but she'd be working through it. Talking to me, of course. It was already 2 minutes before midnight when we started to talk. And before long, I heard the outbreak of celebration in the background. I knew that Christmas had arrived there already. We were in another waiting period. And so I asked her if I could read her something for Christmas. She said that yes. And as I gathered afterwards, she put me on speaker for everyone in the office to hear. I chose to share readings from the first chapter of John. It's not the traditional Christmas story that we find in Luke, but John conveys the reason that Jesus came. And I had the honor to share that story with people somewhere in Asia. And I found myself flooded with joy for the opportunity. Somehow, I know that God will use that in someone's life, because as God has said about his word, so is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it. I hope that word will bless you this Christmas Eve day and accomplish its purpose in your heart, as well as we welcome the coming of Jesus, not only into the world, but into your heart anew. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world. And though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or a husband's will, but born of God. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. I hope you have a blessed and Merry Christmas. This is Pastor Jeff, and I would encourage you to make it a great week.